Hey guys, welcome back to Whispers of a Machine. In the last episode, we took a stroll around town and, well, we met the councilwoman, we met Detective Anderson, and had a little chat about that. We met some other people in the canteen, and now we're here in the clinic down in the morgue. And we are going to talk to the doctor about Maya, who lies on this bed here, or at least her corpse does. So, without further ado, let's just get into it. I agree, these days people must prove themselves trustworthy before I rely on them. I'm sorry you feel that way. I think most men and women out there are sincere. That's why we need ways to tell what someone is hiding. I'm gonna go with the second option.
I'm sorry you feel that way. I think most men and women out there are sincere.
Oh, sure. Perhaps I came across as a bit misanthropic. Most of the time, people are just fine.
Glad to hear that. Now, I'd like to ask some questions.
Sure, go right ahead.
So we're gonna ask questions for sure. Let's start with Karl.
Did you know Karl Oscarson?
No, when I heard he was murdered, I didn't even recognize his name. I had to check my records to realize that I've treated him. To be fair, I've had many patients. But he must have been cursed with one of those awfully forgettable faces.
All right. Anything out of the ordinary in his medical history?
Sorry, can't go into detail. Doctor-patient confidentiality, you know?
Keep it vague, then.
Well, okay, let me put it this way. I doubt you'd learn much from his file.
Noted. Thanks.
Okay. I forgot to... Okay,
Did you know Karl Oscarson?
We're gonna do
No,
this for sure.
When I heard he was murdered, I didn't even, to be fair.
All right.
Sorry.
Keep it vague, then.
Well,
Noted.
Okay, nothing about this. So let's talk about
What do you
Gabriel.
think of Gabriel?
your average policeman. I have no strong opinion about him one way or the other.
What about the mystery
I'm looking
one?
for a young woman connected to the second victim, Karl.
I can't help with that. I didn't know Karl on a personal level.
And Commissary Anderson?
What do you think of Commissary Anderson?
I think he does a fine job. He's been instrumental in making sure that I can work under such good conditions.
Yeah, this place is surprisingly well equipped. Definitely on par with our facilities in the city.
So he's Commissary Anderson, not detective. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm still learning the game, so let's talk about Stina.
What do you think of Stina Ruth, the councilwoman?
She can be quite an unpleasant woman. I can't say I've enjoyed my few interactions with her.
What about Maya?
Did you know Maya Strand?
Not really, but I enjoyed listening to the occasional lecture of hers at the museum. She had quite an intellect, that woman.
So she wasn't a patient of yours?
Oh, she was, but that's all confidential, so I can't say much about it.
I understand, but anything you can share would help.
Well, during the autopsy I noticed that she was unusually worn and feeble for her age.
Okay. And what does that tell us?
For one thing, that she would have needed help with the more physically demanding tasks of the museum.
Got it. Thanks.
Interesting. Let's talk about Dr.
What
Person.
can you tell me about yourself, Doctor?
Oh, me? I suppose I would qualify as a workaholic. Most of my time is spent here.
So how long have you been practicing medicine?
Must be 16 years now, I believe.
Huh. And you're the only doctor in Nordsund?
Yes, but we have good relations with the other settlements. We collaborate and pool resources when necessary.
Let's talk about Karl's murder then.
Any theories on Karl's murder?
Not yet. I'll need to see the body first.
I don't need to ask him about that.
Okay, and Maya's
What
murder?
are your conclusions about Maya's murder?
Most obvious first. The cause of death is acute blood loss due to the multiple stab wounds to the chest and stomach, 2 of which were lethal. The murder weapon is a mid-sized blade, likely a knife of some kind. There are some defense wounds on her arms, so the victim likely tried to shield herself against her assailant. I couldn't recover any biological traces of the murderer. There's no blood on her that isn't hers, or any traces of skin under her nails. This makes me suspect that the killer likely wore protective clothing and gloves. The time of death was roughly 2300 hours last Tuesday, 5 days ago today.
Interesting. Okay, we'll just show him some stuff
Ever see what one of these can do?
Once, in a nearby settlement, a wanted man from the city was shot by the regional police when he was trying to escape. A single shot made a hole the size of an orange. Nearly took his leg clean off.
Must have been on the armor-piercing setting. Kind of overkill for soft targets. It uses a lot of alloy per shot.
I see. In any case, I had to amputate. Was a miracle he even survived.
Okay.
No, that's private.
Okay,
I won't show that to just...
Yeah, okay, the photo. But we will have to show it to someone, I guess. Why is it in our inventory else? There must be a reason, right? Let's show the bloody photo.
Do you recognize this couple?
The man is clearly the second victim, Karl. As for the woman, it's too hard to tell given the damage to the photo.
Maybe he knows about this.
Do you know
small
what
key?
this opens?
Not a clue. But it looks like a one-of-a-kind key.
And the handwritten note?
What do you make of this?
The handwriting looks feminine, but I'm not sure what to make of the contents.
And the molding resin?
Ever use something like this?
I haven't, no.
Okay, so we talked about
That's enough
everything.
questions for now.
Okie dokie. Oh, one last thing. I've been told that the second body is on its way here. If you come back later today, I should be able to tell you something about it.
All right, I'll keep that in mind.
Okay. So, what can we find here? Let's start with the
I'll
sink.
wash my hands when I go to bed. Plenty of time still to get my hands dirty.
Can we get the scalpel?
This might be useful.
I reckon so.
A razor-sharp surgical scalpel.
Can we even use it
That
with something
I
here?
don't... That
So,
combination...
if we need to
That
cut something, we can now.
I think that's for collecting the ashes after a cremation. Appears to be a small crematory.
And the lockers?
One last waiting room before the final embrace with the earth. I suppose that's where the doctor writes down his autopsy reports.
Oh, let's have a look at Maya's body.
Multiple stab wounds, sizes approximately the same as the other body. I'd say the MO looks similar to the other murder.
Modus operandi, huh? Okay, time to smart scan stuff. Okay, Maya's bio is added to the data vault. Nothing else of interest, but then I guess, huh? Of course, we won't find anything from here. What about the blood shape? Blade shape. Okay, so that seems like everything we can do for now. Okay, what if we want to talk to...
I had some more things to ask.
Shoot.
Okay, we have everything here, but we have something
I
new.
shouldn't show him that. He might want it back.
Oh, okay, unfortunate. Unfortunate then. Alright.
That's enough questions for now.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so let's go back to the clinic lobby. Can we talk to the nurse once more?
I hope you can help the doctor finish up with the dead bodies soon. I think it's healthier for him to treat living people.
Alright, so let's try to open the door here. Wanna bust open the door?
It's too strong.
Oh, unfortunate. Okay. So let's go back. So that means that we can go to Mimir Road right now. Can we? Yes, we can. Okay.
Alright, this is Mimir Road. Karl came through here recently.
Alright. Let's have a look around then.
Replica of prospecting, surveying, and defense robot. Courtesy of Nordson Museum. Replica of multi-purpose cultivation robot. Courtesy of Nordson Museum.
So we can enter here, as it seems.
I'd say those are saffron crocuses.
Uh-huh.
Not sure what those are. Doesn't look like tomatoes, at least. Lettuce, carrots, and something else.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Huh, what about the clay here?
Alright, got some clay.
Uh-huh, we got some clay.
Nice and thick. I can easily shape it with my hands.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see how
Mm-hmm.
that combination. That action. I don't see how those things. That combination. That action doesn't seem productive.
Okay, it doesn't seem productive. Okay, we can go to North Town. What about this
There are
doorway?
many entrances around here. I need something to go on before I'd consider going inside.
Aha.
There are many.
So we'll have to check here, and it's finally time for the forensics. Let's start with a smart scanner. Nothing of interest, but I guess we have to go for the boot prints anyway. Aha. So we have to go here, right? Okay, we got the Does she analyze it all the time? Does she know
The
that?
blueprints lead up the set of stairs.
Okay.
I should head up and have a look.
Yeah, I agree. Nothing of the blood shape. Maybe Karl? Something about Karl here? Nope. Maybe Maya? Nothing about Maya? Okay, so let's go to the apartment hallway then. And have a look around there.
Oh, this floor sure looks squeaky clean.
It better. We spent all yesterday mopping it. Wiped all the doors, too.
Oh, just my luck.
Well, you fond of filth or something?
No, but filth contains valuable information for a detective. Huh, a colleague from my city cop days would certainly say so. Major clean freak, that one. In this case, yes, official police matter. Don't clean this hallway until further notice. Huh, okay, let's go with the last option.
In this case, yes. Official police matter. Don't clean this hallway until further notice.
You don't want me to clean. That's a first, but sure.
Okay, we changed something. Okay, we can talk to the janitor. But first, I wanna go with a boot print analyzer. Nothing here. Okay, nothing there. Nothing of blood shape, interest, but maybe Karl's bio? Nope. And the smart scan itself doesn't reveal anything. Okay, before we talk to the janitor, I'll want to have a look at the keypads and the apartment doors.
Some kind of code lock. Looks disconnected. Apartment 113. Some kind of code. Apartment 115.
Can't go up either. Okay, so let's talk to the janitor then.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
I'm Special Agent England, here to investigate the recent murders. I need to ask you a few questions.
Okay, I'm Sven, the caretaker of this apartment block here. What can I help you with?
Let's talk about Karl's murder.
Do you know anything about the recent murder of a man named Karl?
Nope. As far as I know, no Karl lives here.
What about frequent visitors?
Maybe. Haven't heard the name Karl, but then again, I don't socialize with the tenants. I might recognize the man if I saw him.
Aha.
Do you
Good
know
to know.
anything about the
We have
murder
the
of
photo.
the museum?
Nothing but common knowledge. I haven't been in that part of town for a while. A shame what happened to Maya, though. She always seemed like a harmless lady to me. Can't imagine who'd want to kill her.
Do you know a certain Karl Oscarson?
Nope, doesn't ring a bell.
What about Gabriel?
What's your opinion on Gabriel?
Seems to take his job seriously. A bit on the strict side, maybe. But hey, cops gotta be tough. Now, I myself never had a run-in with the law, so that's pure speculation on my part.
Oh, I forgot. We have to use
Do you
this.
know anything?
Nope.
What about?
Maybe.
Do you know?
Nothing. A shit.
Okay, I have to get used to the biometric analyzer.
Do you know a certain?
Nope.
What's your opinion on?
Seems to take his job seriously. A bit on the... Now, I myself never had a run-in with the law, so that's pure speculation on my part.
What about the mystery
I'm
woman?
looking for a young woman from around here. She's connected to Karl, the man who was murdered today.
I have no idea who Karl was, so I'm not sure what you want from me.
Well, are there any young women in this building?
I'm looking at one.
Ha. A tenant, obviously. Probably living alone.
I've seen maybe 3 or 4 young women in this building lately, but I work in 16 buildings. Kinda hard to keep track.
Fair enough. Do you know which apartments they live in?
Not a clue. I usually just see them pass me by when I'm working, and they practically treat me as part of the furniture, so...
Oh, that's a little sad, actually.
What's your opinion on Commissary Anderson?
He's all right. A diplomat, I've heard. It believes in dialogue.
We do too.
Do you know anything about Councilwoman Ruth?
She doesn't mince her words, that one. Some people take an issue with that, but I think it's refreshing. I heard she used to be a Central Bureau agent. Apparently she got her position here as some kind of retirement package.
What can you tell me about Maya Strand?
We were acquaintances. I'd been helping her with repairs in the museum every now and then.
Okay. When was the last time you saw her?
A few weeks ago. I was supposed to fix a showcase for her. Odd thing, though.
Yeah?
I saw her enter the museum from afar, but when I followed her inside, I couldn't find her. So I left the building, and then she came out the same way I did, acting all surprised, saying she'd been in there the whole time.
Strange.
That is really strange, for sure.
Do you know Dr. Pearson?
Yeah, everybody knows Doc Pearson. Kind of bookish, but I like his sense of humor. Dark and twisted, my cup of tea.
Okay, that is good to know. Let's talk about the handgun, maybe?
No reason to show him.
Oh, who would have thought? The photo won't do anything?
No, that's private.
Yeah, who would have thought? Okay, we're gonna talk about this the last, because this is going to trigger some kind of dialogue, I'm pretty sure.
No. I'm not gonna walk around showing people mud for no reason. I don't think he'd be interested in...
Okay, what about the...
I don't think he'd be interested in that.
Okay. Maybe he will recognize...
Would you happen to know where a key like this might fit?
Looks special. Some custom-built box or something, maybe?
Maybe. Thanks.
Okay, so maybe he knows something about the handwritten note.
What do you think of this?
Looks intentionally vague, like they didn't want the wrong person to accidentally read it.
Yeah, that's my guess too. Any idea of what it means?
Not really, sorry.
Okay, let's show him the bloody photo.
Do you recognize this young couple?
Oh, right, that fella.
You know him.
Yeah, I remember him. Most people just ignore me, but he always says hi. Nice guy.
How often would you say he was here?
At least on a weekly basis, but I work in many other buildings too, so it's hard to say.
Got it. What can you tell me about him?
Just this one thing. He came up to me and asked about the electricity in apartment 113. He wondered if it was possible to get more power.
Odd. Did he say what for?
No. I told him to take it up with the residential office. There are strict quotas. He said he would bring it up with the tenant, a friend of his.
Okay. Do you know anything about the tenant?
Nope. Discreet, whoever it is. No idea who lives there.
All right. Thanks.
So now we can look that up in the police station, I guess.
Thanks. You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
We can't enter though, I guess.
Nothing. Guess no one's home.
Interesting.
Locked.
Locked door. What can you tell us about the locked
Somebody
door?
must be able to help me get through that door.
I'm pretty sure it's the janitor.
Some kind of code lock.
Okay, let's talk to Sven
Hey,
again.
Sven?
Yeah?
I need to get inside apartment 113. Can you help?
Sure, you can borrow this master key. Don't leave with it, though. I'll need it later.
Okay, thanks.
Perfect. That was quite easy.
Thanks. You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
Alright, so we have the master key, and we're gonna use that with the apartment door for sure.
Huh.
Oh, we need a code too. Alright, so we can't just
Still
enter.
won't open. The code lock must be blocking the door. Hey, Sven?
Yeah?
Hey, I used the master key and some kind of electronic code lock on the side lit up.
That's weird. Those pre-collapse gizmos are supposed to be disconnected. Surprised they even work.
Wait, so the occupant turned it on without telling you?
I guess so, yeah. They must have some technical expertise. I don't even know how those things work myself.
Can't you force it open? Disconnect it, use an override code or something?
No way. Those things go way over my head. I'd say your best bet is cracking the code.
And how do we do that?
Thanks. You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
How do we do that? Maybe with a forensic scanner. Or Karl's bio, maybe. Wait a second, that might be actually the solution to this problem. Can we? Huh, no, it doesn't work that way, huh? Huh, okay, it doesn't work, unfortunately. But I'm pretty sure that Karl entered here, right? Huh, okay. Wait a second, does this note...
Hi, Doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to Nordsund? Kisses.
Flip the day I came to Nordsund. So we have to go to the
Hey,
police.
please don't leave with my key. I need that.
Oh, sorry.
Right, sorry.
Oh, oh, that has...
Here's your key back.
Forgot, I'm really sorry.
All right, good.
Hey, Sven?
Yeah?
Can we talk to you again? Okay, there's no need
Thanks.
to.
You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
So did that have huge influence on... Okay, not really, but that's okay. So let's go to Mimir Road back and to the police station. Now we know not who to look up, but where to look up. Ah, there's Gabriel. Okay, so let's just talk to Gabriel first.
Hello again, Gabriel.
Hey there. I should let you know Karl's body has arrived, and our coroner is waiting for you in the morgue.
Noted. I'll go and have a look shortly.
Okay.
Until then, is there anything I can help you with?
What do you know about the murder in the museum?
I was first.
Sounds horrific.
I forgot.
What do you know about the...
I was first at...
Sounds horrific. I've got a locked door that I need to get through. Is there a locksmith around?
We have a guy for that sort of thing, but I think he's out of town.
Alright, that's too bad. I'm trying to find the tenant of apartment 113 at Mimir Road. Can you help?
There are address records in the commissary's office. I'd suggest that you look there.
Yeah, that's what
Okay,
we are going.
thanks.
That's what we're going to do.
What do you think of Commissary Anderson?
I have opinions about how he does things, but I keep those to myself. I respect the chain of command.
What do you think of Stina Ruth, the councilwoman?
The commissary is the only one at the station who has any regular contact with her. But my impression of her is good. She seems like a straight-up woman. Speaks her mind.
Did you know Maya Strand?
Not really. I knew of her, sure. Most people in Nordsund do, because of her importance to the museum. I hardly ever even saw her around, though. From what I hear, she was a bit of a recluse.
What's your opinion on Dr. Pearson?
Do you mean professionally or personally?
Is there a difference?
I think he's a great doctor and coroner.
But
Between you and me, he kind of rubs me the wrong way. All that fancy talk and those morbid jokes. It's almost like the recent deaths have cheered him up. But as I said, he does his job well.
I understand. Thanks.
Alright, so...
No. What do you think?
I'd stick with the gun.
Okay.
I found this in one of the...
Ah, well, feel free to use it.
Okay, nothing else of interest
All right,
then.
I'm off.
Good luck out.
Okay, let's go to the Andersons' office and have a look.
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR. Which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so... Katarina
I copied the
Berg.
information onto a loose page from my notebook. I don't think I need to look him up.
Oh, really you don't? Okay. So...
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR. Which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
Okay, this has to be flipped though, right?
Hi, Doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to Nordsund? Kisses.
So it's a 3-digit code.
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR.
So it should be
which
831.
means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
Okay. Let's go to the lobby and back to Mimmer Road. Just because I'm curious, we could go...
That's not the right...
Okay, but this is the only one that matters. So let's go up there. And go to the keypad. So it should be 831. Okay, 813. 138. Huh, but it says...
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR. Which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
But that doesn't make sense.
Hi, Doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to Nordsund? Kisses.
Flipped the day I came to
Katarina Berg.
Nordsund.
Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR. Which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
So if we flip, it should be 831. Okay, but that is apparently not the case. That is weird. Very weird. 138 is not the case either. If you flip this, maybe it's okay. If you flip an 8, it stays an 8. If you flip a 3, it becomes a 9, maybe. Okay, that was stupid. So 793 9897. But that doesn't make sense.
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR. Which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
She's been here for 2 years, but it's 81380.
Hi, Doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to Nordsund? Kisses.
Flip the day I first came to Nordsund.
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR. Which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
That doesn't make sense, guys. It should be if it's flipped. Is it 738 then? But it's not 831. it's not 837? If you flip an 8, it stays an 8. If you flip a 1, it also should stay a 1. But what if you flip a 3? Does it turn to a 6 or a... No, it does not. Well, I'm a little overasked. I will have to think about this. So, if you want to know if I can solve this puzzle or not, you'll have to tune in next time for Whispers of a Machine. See you then.